What if you could use ChatGPT to refine your Etsy business and make a lot more money? Well, most people, when they use ChatGPT or AI, they use it to get generic information, and they're not getting the full power of the resource because a lot of it comes down to the prompts that you're writing, and a lot of people just don't have the skill set yet to write prompts to get the best output. Well, I created a prompt system here to help you and apply it specifically to the Etsy niche, because that's what I teach and that's what I know best, to help give you a plan to make a lot more money or the most money possible in your specific Etsy niche. So today I'm going to go through this. It's not just one prompt, it's a sequence of prompts, and this is what people get wrong as well. If you can string prompts together, you're going to 10x your output and the quality of your output. So today I'm going to go through this whole prompt system with you, and I'm going to pick a specific niche so you can see this whole thing in action, which is really, really cool. So this is probably, this should hopefully blow you away. It blew me away. So hopefully it does the same for you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get started. I'm going to basically give the context. I'm going to start with context, right? Because a lot of people will answer a question or they'll create a prompt in ChatGPT and there's no context. ChatGPT is going to give you generic information because it doesn't know the background. So here is the initial prompt that we're going to put in, and this is Etsy seller context prompt. And keep in mind too that I'm going to put all this whole prompt sequence. I'm going to share this with my community. So if you want to check this out, there's a link below. You guys can pop over here and join this amazing community. I share a lot of ChatGPT stuff. I help you with SEO. I give all new members a one-on-one coaching call to help diagnose your shop. And then you can ask questions anytime in here to get help from a real person that's not trying to scam you or get your bank account information. So check that out. It's an awesome place. Lots of wins in here. Lots of people getting real results. But so here's the prompt. So this is the context prompt. So it's going to basically ask you, what's your niche, products, average product price, current monthly revenue, traffic sources, all this general information to get a good idea and a good background. So we're just gonna do motivational. If I can spell, holy crap, I can't spell motivation right. Motivational and workout gym shirts. All right. And again, the more information, the better. The more specific, the better. So this is just an example niche. Products I currently sell, shirts. Average product price, let's just put $25. Current monthly revenue, let's just put 0, because that's what a lot of new sellers face, unfortunately. It's just how it's part of the business, right? Current traffic sources, so let's just put Etsy search. We're not doing ads or social media yet. My strongest skills, so let's just put design. Time available per week. Let's just put 3 hours. And a vague goal. Consistent sales, first to 10 orders, 3K a month. Consistent daily sales. I think that's a great first goal initially. All right, so then we're going to hit enter here. And then this is basically just confirming that it got this information and then it's waiting for the next prompt. So this is key. This is why this works really, really well. So then what we're going to do is copy and paste the next prompt. This is actually the first prompt 1 in here. So this is based on everything you know about me. Determine the fastest and simplest path to increasing my Etsy revenue. And that's going to constraints. We have some constraints in here because we want to simplify this. A lot of people will start with way too much. We want to simplify as much as possible. So we have like specific action items. Limit to one product focus or product line. Limit to one primary growth lever. Avoid generic advice. Your answer must include a single product. Focus gives me the highest probability of success. Pricing and volume math required to hit my stated goal. The one mistake I must avoid. All right, so this is really good. So we're going to hit enter here, and we're going to see what this comes up with. All right, so here is the output. Single product focus. So men's motivational gym shirts with short, aggressive, identity-based statements. All right, so here's like a whole product line. I talk about this a lot. It is always good to focus on a product line and build that out first so you can see what works. So why men's gym shirts specifically, emotion, high tolerance for pain design. So it's giving all this background information. Why this gives you the highest probability of success. You're optimizing for speed to first consistent sales, not brand building. This works because Etsy already has a proven buyer intent for gym shirts. Text-only designs remove production complexity. Men's gym buyers search exact phrases, not inspiration. Your limit of 3 hours a week demands low SKU overhead. Design skill is greater than marketing skill in this category early on. And then pricing. So here's the pricing to hopefully get consistent orders per day and the volume target. So you can kind of set that goal. The one mistake you must avoid, do not design what you personally like. This will kill speed. Instead, design what already sells, slightly re-angle it, then iterate based on search behavior. I would do a mix. You don't just want to copy stuff, but obviously there's only so much you can tweak something that says like hustle or stuff like that. You're not reinventing the wheel. And then it gives you a core strategy right here. 6 to 10 gym shirts, 1 emotional identity. All right, so that is that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do another prompt, right? This is really cool. 90-day execution plan, right? So it's basically the parameters here, and you can change these parameters if you really want, but 90-day execution plan requires less than $500, assumes I have no audience, prioritizes getting sales as fast as possible, not perfection, and then here's some additional rules. So you can change the parameters here, but I know most of you guys don't have a lot of money to spend, limited time, and you need a specific plan. So let's break this out. And it's going to give us our 90-day execution plan. So days 1 through 7, what we want to do through those days. And then it's breaking it out day 1 for 2, day 3. So it's giving us a very specific plan. It's giving us our overall plan, and then it's literally every single day of exactly what to do, which is kind of cool for people that are just, a lot of us struggle. I struggled with this early on, is especially if you start to work full time for yourself, is like, I can do anything, but it doesn't mean I should do all the things. I need a very specific plan, very specific action items each and every day. So I'm not overwhelming myself trying to do everything or thinking about doing everything when that's not going to happen. So and then days 8 through 30, what to do. And then month 2, double down on the winner. Month 3, stabilize daily sales. And so this is your full plan. I'm not going to go to it in super detail, but that's a pretty good starting point, and it is pretty precise. And then the next prompt that we're going to do is validation test. So this is kind of like a bonus to all this. Is basically it's going to help you validate real buyer demand, not opinions, and run validation tests. So this one I thought is very interesting, just to give you some more insight. It's really just here to help you, give you kind of another angle at attacking your specific niche. And then it's helping you validate some of your ideas. This could have been earlier probably, but this is good as well, about picking 10 search phrases that match your product line. Search each phrase in an incognito window to reduce personalization. For each phrase, record, are the top listings actually gym shirts? Are the top listings text-based like yours? Do you see multiple listings with lots of reviews? Create 2 draft listings. So this I'd be careful. This is why like ChatGPT isn't like the end-all be-all. Turning on Etsy ads for 24 hours. I wouldn't turn on ads for a brand new shop yet, because it's going to, you just don't know. It's not necessarily going to work. Your shop's not established, so you don't want to start wasting money on ads and then have it not sell. I'd rather do this without the ads part. And then test 2, validate the shirt message is emotionally resonant enough to see if it's getting favorites. And again, it's talking about ads as well. And then price resistant, validate pricing without guessing, using Etsy conversion behavior, pick the best looking listing, duplicate it into 2 listings. So this is if something starts to do well, this is kind of your plan for how to capitalize on it, how to follow those breadcrumbs, which I talk about a lot. So again, this is just another angle to hit at it, which is really cool. Now, this last prompt is definitely pretty neat. So this is kind of like another bonus. This is a mindset block diagnosis. So eventually you're going to, everyone goes through this. You're going to hit a little bit of a block. I feel stuck, inconsistent, or hesitant to fully execute. Act as my Etsy business coach. Ask me one question at a time until you can identify the single most likely mindset block. So this is pretty neat. So if you hit this, it is going to, it's asking me to pick the response. Sometimes it does this for testing. It doesn't really matter which one you pick. So basically, it's just going to ask you a question to answer honestly. I actually like this one better because it gives me, I can just write A, B, C. So choose the closest option of what you're going through. Fear of designs aren't good enough. Fear they won't sell. So let's just do B. A lot of these are pretty relevant. And then it's going to give us the mindset block and then tell you why that's happening and then how to reframe it. So it's kind of like coach. It's like your own psychologist, which is pretty cool. And then it's going to give you a 14-day proof sprint to help you get over this. Then almost like another action plan, so to speak. So again, this is a lot of really good information. Really, it comes down to just being strategic and taking action, being consistent, but also strategic with the actions that you're taking. So that's really the key to this. But this is definitely a really, really good brainstorm, and you can see how it's a lot more advanced than just writing, how do I make more money on Etsy, right? You're going to get some BS answer that's not going to be that specific to your specific situation. So it's all in the prompt writing. It's all in how specific you are in giving it as much information as possible. So this is a good starting point. Obviously, AI is great. It's very helpful. You got to use it correctly, but a lot of us still need that human interaction, that human element. So this is why this is good to do, but it's also good to join like a community like this, where you can get that human element. You can get coaching from me and guidance from me on implementing a lot of the stuff that this talks about, because that's another part of this too, is you could know the information, but then applying it and implementing it is another part of this kind of puzzle to see success sooner than later. So hopefully that helps you guys out. This is just one of the many ways to use ChatGPT to benefit you, to give you ideas and give you a strategy. Then it's up to you to kind of act on it. So that's it for today. I'll be back soon with some more good stuff for you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day.